Hi everyone, welcome back. When I left off last time, we had just hit level 25 down in Aegina. After a quick stop in New Kabilis for some new backpacks and pally spells, it's time to head to our next zone, Befallen. Thankfully, this dungeon is located only a couple of zones away. I went ahead and grabbed some lockpicks here in the East Common Tunnel as well. Maybe I'll eventually work that ability up. Befallen seems to be one of the more popular revamped zones, partly because of its convenient location, but mostly because of the great loot drops for newbies. There's a nice assortment of pristine studded leather gear that drops here, as well as a couple of swords and a dagger. We went ahead and set the zone to a difficulty 3 private group instance and got to killing right away. We made our way down to the basement to start farming named and picking up loot. The soldier gave up a pair of studded leather leggings this round. And the Baron rewarded us both with the Baron's Blade on our first attempt. The nice part about running zones on a higher level difficulty is that loot drops are already a higher tier as well, which means better stats. Before long, we dinged level 26. We continued making our rounds in the basement, bringing in both loot and XP. Ideally, we would be after yellow mobs if we wanted better XP, but we still wanted to upgrade this gear some more and didn't mind hanging out. But pretty soon, we dinged level 27. We kept going for a while longer and finally dinged level 28. A couple more times around the basement and we were ready to say bye to Befallen. So we gated out and began the long run to Splitpaw. But here's a little trick to help you move quicker across some zones. When you change the zone difficulty, it will place your characters at a secure or evac location. Sometimes that means crossing the zone to right where you want to be. And other times, we just need to rely on that bard speed to get us where we're going. Eventually, Crumb and I will roll a wizard or druid to have access to ritual port spells and make this process of getting around a little bit quicker. But right now, we're still enjoying revisiting a lot of these old zones. And if you're playing EverQuest for the first time, there's no better way to learn the lay of the land. Splitpaw Lair is located off of the southern plains of Piranha. It's another zone I never really spent time in when we played EQ, so I was excited to check it out. It's also another zone that has already been revamped here in EverQuest Legends, so I was eager to see the loot here. This is one zone that we hadn't checked out yet when it went live in beta. It appears that this guy was making the long run to the zone as well, although I don't think he has bard speed. Finally made it and decided to give this zone a try on difficulty level 2. actually really like the layout and aesthetic of this zone. Or maybe I just really like gnolls. That doesn't stop me from slaughtering them, though. This Mender mob, not far from the entrance, drops a shield with a Manner Preservation 2 exaltation on it. And this Deviant dropped a Splitpaw keepsake ring. That's decent. We kept exploring and taking down more gnolls along the way. Before long, we dinged level 29. We were feeling pretty good about the zone at this point and decided to move deeper into the dungeon. And then, we died. So we returned to slaying more gnolls in the upper areas of the dungeon. And then we dinged level 30. So we continued adventuring and found this brute who drops one beefy tank breastplate. And then we fell in the water and died again. But sometimes you need that quick reset. So we got back up and eventually dinged level 31. Then we got right back to taking down those gnolls. Level 32, taking down this named. And it looks like he drops a pair of gloves for casters. One thing about these gnolls on a level 2 difficulty is that they really like to root, fear, and charm. This Teshbal gnoll drops a sword that should upgrade nicely. But we killed him again, and he only wanted to drop some fan bracers and gloves. And after a little bit more adventuring, we dinged level 33. We tried our luck on loot for a little while longer. And then we finally dinged level 34. that, it was time for us to take a break from Splitpaw. All right, everyone. So that wraps it up for today's play session. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the loot that we got. Not too many things were changed out. In the ears, I'm still rocking the Ornament of the Oracle, +1 and +3. Neck is still the Wood Elf Scout Bauble at rank 2, Rotting Fate Arc Mask rank 3, Sharpshooter's Bandana at rank 5. Kept one of the rings, the Signet Ring of the Lost Crusader, it's at rank 6, but I did go ahead and swap out the Clawed Knuckle Ring from Najina for this Splitpaw Keepsake Ring, which is at rank 4. Did go ahead and pull the proc off of the other ring though, so it kept the extended enhancement 2. Bracers, I still have the Legionnaire Bracer rank 8 in the battle Bracers of Battle at rank 5. Arms are still the Armband of Serrated Teeth +4. I do really like these. I just wish they had some AC on them. Still have the hands, the Officer's Gauntlets at rank 4, and the shoulders, the Bandolier of Teeth at rank 4. Did go ahead and change out my chest for this pristine studded leather tunic. Pick this up in Befallen, that's up to a rank 7. Have the same bag, Torn Elvish Tapestry at rank 2. I went ahead and I still have my kitchen tool belt waist. It used to be in one of my any slots. I went ahead and moved this up to my waist slot because I don't want to give up that 14% worn haste. But we did pick up this shield down in Splitpaw. Really like this shield. There was another shield that dropped, this one right here. And I love this focus effect. I thought I could take this exaltation and put it on this new shield. But when I do that, it changes it to a class combination that I do not have. So that's a bit unfortunate. I am going to hold on to this other shield in case I do roll one of those into my class selection, but this is still a pretty great shield, so I went ahead and stuck this in my any slot for now. Legs, went ahead and swapped out to the pristine studded leather leggings. We also picked those up in Befallen, and that is at a rank 7 right now. On the feet, I still have the traveling Solarettes at rank 5. Weapon number 1 is still Sword of the Lost. It's just got a really nice damage ratio on it for where it's at. There was this other beautiful sword that was dropping down in Splitpaw. I did not get it ranked up high enough, I think, to replace it. It's got some nice stats on it, but I'm going to keep the higher damage ratio on this sword for now. I did go ahead and swap in the Baron's Blade in place of the Monk Fist that I was wearing. This we've got up to a rank 5, and I went ahead and pulled the proc exaltation off of this dagger, the Dagger of Dropping. I think that one was down in Befallen as well. So it's got a combat effect of Weaken, so I went ahead and popped that on there. Still have the same bow, Deteriorated Ancient Fate Arc Longbow, and our arrow. And then in my other any slot, I still have this Shimmering Ruby Stiletto, but we did pick up a Golem Metal Wand down in Befallen, and that had a Click Exaltation that I went ahead and pulled off of there, so we now have the ability to pillage enchantment off of mobs. Let's see, we got all of that. For currencies, I do still have quite a few motes. I used a few of them in upgrades, but going up to rank 2, I've got a couple of those. Rank 3, 61, and rank 4, we've got 23 still remaining. All right, that wraps it up for today. Thank you for watching.